The jinn are a hidden creature. They are not the souls of the dead. They're not actually human beings or connected to human beings at all. So it's not your dead great-grandfather. It's not like somebody who was killed in the house, in 1840. And all that. What they are is they are a creature that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. So they're from the makhluqat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah created them. And Allah Azza wa Jal created every creature with different characteristics. This number one is that they have intelligence and they have limited free will as we do. So there's a discussion. They are less than human beings in virtue, that is for sure, because Allah said, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. We certainly have preferred and honored the children of Adam. But they have a degree of intelligence and they have limited free will. I like to use that word limited so that people understand that neither you nor me have complete free will. I can't just decide to be from the people of Jannah. I can't just automatically put my name on the list of Al-Firdaus Al-A'la, as much as we would want to do that. It depends on the will of Allah. But I have the ability to make choices that are my choices if Allah helps me for those choices to come into to practice and to exist. So the jinn are the same. However, they are a creation that we can't normally see. So a creation that has limited free will and intelligence, but we can't normally see them. So that means that in that way, not normally being able to see them, that comes kind of similar to the angels in that way, in the sense of they're a creation that live in their own world and that we can't normally see. But different from the angels do not have free will. And that brings us to the point that there is no way for the jinn to be fallen angels. Whether Iblis, Satan, or anyone else, because there are no fallen angels. لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. They do not disobey Allah in what He commanded them to do, and they do what they're told. So the angels, they don't disobey and they don't have a choice. They only have the ability to do what they're told. As for the jinn, like us, they make choices. And because they make choices, that follows from that there are believing jinn and that there are disbelieving jinn. And as Allah Azza wa Jalla said about the jinn, as Allah tells us the jinn said about themselves, kunna tara'iqa qidada. We are of many different tara'iq, many different beliefs, many different groups, many different ways, many different religions, because they have that choice as we do. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. Whoever wants to believe, let them believe. And whoever wants to disbelieve, that's their choice to disbelieve. So there are Muslim jinn, وَأَنَّا مِنَّا الْمُسْلِمُونَ وَمِنَّا الْقَاسِطُونَ فَمَنْ أَسْلَمَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ تَحَرَّوْا رَشَدًا. From among us, there are the believers, and among us are the disbelievers and the rebellious. And as for those who have accepted Islam, those are the ones who've chosen a wise and righteous way. وَأَمَّا الْقَاسِطُونَ فَكَانُوا لِجَهَنَّمَ حَطَبًا. As for those rebellious disbelievers, they're going to be firewood for Jahannam. As وَقُودُهَا النَّاسُ وَالْحِجَارَةُ. So as will human beings. So that means they have the promise of Jannah if they obey Allah, and they also have the promise of the fire if they disobey Allah Azza wa Jalla.